I'm CJ with Starter Builds, and this is how I built my DIY outdoor power rack on Starter Builds. What is up, CJ here with Starter Builds, and in today's video we are going to be building the Buff Dudes Power Rack. If you've spent any time on YouTube researching DIY gyms, you've probably come across their video. It's an excellent tutorial on how to build your own power rack. Again, this is something that I've been wanting to do for quite some time. Being a newer father, my son is now 6 months old. I don't have the most time to go to a gym, so I want to build one out back. I want to be able to work out outside as well as get swole in a timely fashion. So stay tuned for the rest of the build. We're going to dive into it. I have all the materials, and I will have links down to the Buff Dudes video, as well as another kind of tutorial that I followed with some great plans. So let's get into it.
As far as a visual here, I did a rough sketch of what I wanted the power rack to look like. So we got our sides, front, back. I actually saw a video online of someone else, I'll have it linked down below, who used 2x material to make a structure that would hold a punching bag. So I think I want to do the punching bag on the back side here, so it would just kind of hang down here and you'd be able to utilize that outside of the power rack. Let's dive into supplies. So you're gonna need a lot of 4x4s for the front, back, and sides and the supports. As far as what I'm using to drill the holes here, I'm using a 1 1/4 bit. This thing is going to really help me drill, close to 50 holes here. As far as the hardware for the racking system here, we have all of this is 3/4 inch, as well as the 5-foot steel here that we have as well, black pipe, whatever you want to call it. We have a box of 2-inch screws, a box of 3-inch screws, some ties that's usually used for framing that's going to help to hold these together, as well as some angled ones to hold in and support some of those too as well. So again, I'll have links down below to the DIY Buff Dudes video, because that's a really good step-by-step video, as well as a link to the plans with the cut list that I found from another person. I think it's A to Z DIY. But again, I'm trying to do this punching bag off the top as well, so stay tuned. We're going to dive into cutting down some lumber.
As for the material cost, this right now, along with the black pipe as well as all of the fittings, I believe at Home Depot cost me around $220, $230. And then I ended up buying some bumper plates for $200 to $230. I think I got 370 pounds for $220 off Amazon. So that leaves me with the bench, the adjustable bench, as well as a barbell. I'm trying to keep this entire build under $600, so we're gonna see if we're gonna be able to do that.
All right, it's probably really hard to see here, but we have found the center of the board and we've marked out our 14 hole locations for the power rack. I'm probably going to drill through this and try and use it as a template. If you're drilling on something, put a piece of artificial scrap wood underneath so you know when you go through. It'll also prevent blowout. So now we're going to start drilling with the 1 1/4 flute. I don't know what they call this. Yeah, tri-fluted bit. So let's get to drilling. right, so we are still underway with this DIY power rack. Drilling the holes with an impact driver is taking way longer than expected, but we've got 2 of them ready to rock and roll. We're almost done with the 3rd. We'll work on the 4th. We got our cross supports here, and then I went ahead and put together one of the supports. So this is actually what will go through these to hold the barbell up in place when you're squatting or doing a shoulder press or bench pressing. So I'm going to wrap up today and we'll get into the rest of the build tomorrow. All right, here we have the outdoor power rack, but today I'm going to be installing the punching bag support. So I saw this on another video online on YouTube. I'll have it linked down below. We're going to be using pressure treated 2x4s for the support, and then a 4x4 in the middle here to get that constructed. So stay tuned. Nothing like the good old battery dying. But we have our support here for the punching bag. My only concern is I made this support a little bit longer, and it does have a little bit of bend to it, so I might need to add some additional support in there. I probably should have made it a little smaller, but let's test it out. Let's get the punching bag up there and see if it can hold the weight. There. Alright, there you have it. Functional. The power rack with the punching bag. The only thing missing is the pull-up bar. Got to give it a layer of paint, but I definitely think adding this support piece in there helped out a ton. So, stay tuned for more builds.